Hopefully he comes in weak. I don't know if I'm going to survive this one. I need to slow down. And we're finally back for another epic rap battles of history. Very excited for this one for a lot of reasons. One, because it's just epic rap battles. One of my favorite channels. Another one, because I get to drink shots every time somebody gets a fucking Don DeMarco. And speaking of Don DeMarcos, Screwface John is on this particular episode. He's playing Mansa Musa. Hopefully that's how it's pronounced. I'm sure we'll find out. The announcer guy will say it, right? But he's playing it, and he started out as giving reactions to epic rap battles. I mean, he did many other things. He already had a decent-sized channel. Yeah, and then doing epic rap battles is one of the things that helped propel him, among other things. And Epic Lloyd was commenting, saying he liked the reactions, and that apparently started dialogue. And now, 2 years later, he did his first epic rap battle reaction in November of 2019. Now here we are, two years later, almost to the day. And he's going to be on the channel as one of the contestants. I assume he's playing Mansa Musa. So, what's better than that, right? You know, I wouldn't say we all aspire to it. I'm not a rapper. I would never, that's not a path I would follow. But I love this for this guy. He seems like a great guy. He's very entertaining. He's my favorite person to watch reactions to. He had stopped doing them. And I assume when he had stopped doing them about a year ago, it meant he was going to work with them. And I guess he just, at that point, it was a conflict of interest to do them. Although he did reactions to new ones, but he wasn't doing reactions to the old ones anymore. And that must have been some kind of conflict of interest. People would keep asking, why don't you do the old ones? And he would never answer. So to me, being somebody in the filmmaking industry, that means that, there's something they're not allowed to talk about because there's a project. You never talk about a project until it's done. We kind of knew. Fans of epic rap battle reactions kind of knew. So that he was going to be on one of these eventually. So now here we are today. So that's very exciting. I love that shit. So I love him, love that. And then, like I said, another reaction. Plus I get drink shots. So like a 3-for-1 special. Then I love watching reactions to epic rap battles. So once I record this and upload it, I'm going to go watch everyone out there. I've got like 8 different people I love watching their reactions to these. We Scheme and, so many of these others, Doc Rich and Matthew Spam. And there's so many of them out there that do such great reactions. So I'm going to enjoy watching all those. But, so this is almost like Christmas, right? You get to enjoy doing a reaction, and then you get to enjoy watching them. Because I consider myself, I'm a fan first, a content creator second. But enough preambles. Let's talk about the two people just briefly. I did research on both. I didn't know much about Jeff Bezos, but I researched him enough to say, okay, what do you think you're going to target? Obviously, he's a bald motherfucker. He's super rich, which makes him evil, so they're going to hit that pretty hard. And he got divorced recently, so they're going to hit that. And here's something I think they're really going to hit on. He's a massive, massive fucking Star Trek fan. I mean, this motherfucker named his studio after that motherfucker invented the warp drive in Star Trek. The fuck was his name? Cochrane. He named his studio after that motherfucker. So, dude's he's a massive. I think he's the one that allowed William Shatner to go up in space recently. So they're going to hit that. Some kind of way they're going to reference that. On the other side, Mansa Musa, literally, I'd never heard of this motherfucker before. I only get most of my historical knowledge from playing Civilization, Civilization 5 and shit, and before that 3 and 2. So he's only been a character, one of the leaders in Civilization 6. So I'd never heard of him. So I did look him up. One time he took a pilgrimage that went through, he was going to Mecca, but he went through Egypt. He stayed in Egypt for a while, chilled, spent a bunch of his gold, because they think he's the richest person in history, right? Spent so much gold in Egypt, he lowered the value of gold in Egypt for 10 years. 10 fucking years. That's how much gold. That's when you're spending those dollar bills, man. Like, you lower the value of money in the place you're at for 10 years. That's when you're fucking rich. They'll probably hit that. Another thing they'll probably hit is apparently he accidentally killed his mom. Kunku, I think her name was. I'm terrible with pronunciations. But he killed him, so they're probably going to hit him killing his mom. And the other thing is that we're not sure exactly when he died. There's literally, I think there's about a 10-year period. It could have been here. Maybe his son sent these congratulations for something that happened. Or they think maybe it's him. They're not sure whether it's him or his son that sent the congratulations. That would determine his when he died, right? So there's evidence pointing different directions. So they're not sure when he died or how he died. So I don't know how you'd work that into a rap, but it's possible. Those are things as I was going through these biographies, I was saying, what would they hit on? But because I'd like to be able to catch a couple more of the more obscure references. That's always fun when you see a reaction channel get that. But here's the thing, And I've experienced this on my Hunter x Hunter reactions. You know, you're somebody who's watched a show 10 times and maybe have read the book the show is based on, I'm talking about Hunter x Hunter here specifically. You know, they're going to pick up on shit and nuances that nobody watching it for the first time is going to pick up on. And then they'll get mad in the comments. Tell me, hey, man, you should have picked up this thing. This meant this. This is why Gone did this. You know, it was right there in the text. Yeah, if you've watched it 10 times, and there's shit like there's shit that, like, because of reaction channels, I found out how great a line was in an epic rap battle 10 years after the battle came out. It'd be like, oh my God, I'll give you a great example, the James Bond one. When he's talking about B on D, I didn't get what he meant, but he said, they call me Bond, B on D. I didn't get the B on D. It took me a reaction channel got that on the first blush. And I was like, holy shit, I missed a line, right? And I had to listen to it 50 times. Never got it. So there's just going to be shit people don't get. So just be a little patient as you go around the reaction channels today. And maybe somebody, you've seen it 10 times. You watch the battle 5 times yourself. Then you watch 5 reactions. You picked up on everything. Be gentle with people. Not necessarily me, but just other people that maybe are professional rappers or whatever who are like really scrutinizing the shit in a way I can't do. Be gentle with them, man. It's their first time. I'd be very curious to know what you picked up on your first time, motherfucker. Be all scrutinizing and shit. Anyway, I'm not here to hate. Let's go and get into this. I can't wait. So the point is, if somebody gets fucking massively punished, just massively fucking punished, just a really cutthroat line, I'm going to stop the video and I'll take a shot. So that's how we do it here. Alrighty. I'm so fucking excited. Alright, let's go and do this shit.
It was sponsored by NordVPN.
Goddamn right. Mansa Musa.
Allah, by the holy Quran, I lay my hand upon. I blaze Bezos, it's with inflammatory damage on Amazon. Burn it down like when they put the cattle on. The hottest on the map, since the Atlas a catalog. And I'm Ollie, with cold bars you can't escape from. Lyrically, I pack heat, you got a tape gun.
Well, I know so far he's just basically gassing himself up. Which, by the way, I guess I could apply the Screwface John standard to this battle. What he would have said so far, can't pretend to be him, I'm just saying this is, having watched all his epic rap battle reactions. He would have said, you're just gassing yourself off. You haven't really hit the other motherfucker yet. Talk about him being a bald-ass motherfucker or some shit. Anyway, let's go ahead and do this shit.
I'm laying the blows you can't dodge. This ain't sales tax. I left a bitch in the Sahara. I know how to charge. Plus, .com bubbles when I hit him. Nah, you can't spit. You got that algorithm.
That was almost a hitter. Almost a shot. Let me hear that again. Maybe that was a shot. Let me check that out.
I know how to charge. Plus doors like .com bubbles when I hit him. Nah, you can't spit. You got that algorithm.
I love his expression.
Union problems handle on workers that don't piss. Hire some camels.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot. I like him. That wasn't like a fucking heater, but it was a great line. It wasn't bad. By the way, this is that plantation pineapple rum. Good shit, man. And the reason I get this for taking shots, it goes down easy. I should have said relatively easy. It's been a while. I'd save that for shots because, this is like a one-of-a-kind bottle for me. Wasn't easy to get. So I'd save that for shots. Relatively easy.
Problems handle on workers that don't piss. Hire some camels. I horizon with libraries and mosques while you chopped off the top of all the mom and pop shops.
Goddamn right he did.
What's the gap between the haves and have-nots? Now they ordering or living in your cardboard box.
They're ordering it and living in your cardboard box. That's almost a shot. That's almost. His performance is really good, by the way. Obviously, I'm a stan, so I'm not gonna hate on him. There's no way.
At Amazon,
Okay, so that was still pretty light, It was light. Yeah, it was basically gassing himself up. He had a couple good lines. There wasn't any of that fucking, I slither and whenever I slither and sister, it isn't mine. There wasn't anything like that. I had the double or triple, right? So just, Maybe I just get hyped this up too much in my head. I don't know. We'll see.
In your cardboard box.
At Amazon, our product research is phenomenal. But I've never heard your story. And I own Audible. Gold here, Kanye West Africa. I'm hotter than the soundtrack to Battlestar Galactica.
God damn.
Trade blows with Jesse Jeff Bezos. Egghead, you're the huge set of wavos. I circle people on the web, the Spider-Man. You rap like a soccer mom, that's why you're rowing caravan.
That's a good line. I've only had one shot. Goddamn, man. Calm down. Another thing Screwface John does I like. He'd be talking to nobody that's there. When I first started watching, I was like, who the fuck is he talking to? There's nobody there. There's nobody there. It's very disconcerting. I loved it. I talked to him about it, though. That's a good line. Oh, it just... One thing I've noticed here is Bezos is coming after him way more. He's not really gassing himself up as much as he's coming after Mansa. So... Oh. So far we've got one of each, but both of them I put them as second tier shots. We haven't had any haymakers yet. You know, I'm looking for the haymakers. That's what I like. Maybe this is just gonna be the body blow kind of battle, but I'm looking for haymakers. I want a knockout.
Web the Spider-Man. You rap like a soccer mom, that's why you're rowing caravan.
His delivery is excellent.
Like you leave economies
Oh
inflated.
shit, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, he went to fucking Egypt. Was it Cairo, the capital of Egypt? It fucking left that shit fucking inflated for 10 years, man. I knew they were gonna hit that. That was just like an obvious shot, right?
You're overrated. Like you leave economies
Goddamn right.
inflated. You're about to taste some of that salt that you trade. What's the long-term plan giving your wealth away? Cause now I feed your whole country for the price of a cup of coffee.
God damn.
You're about to be like you did to the king of Cairo. You're about as hack as Saudis have hit my iPhone. You'll be more ashamed than when you accidentally killed your mom.
Yeah, I knew they were gonna hit that too. Hey, I feel good, man. I was able to predict two shots. I've always tried to predict before this battle starts what they're gonna hit on. Rarely do I succeed. That's 2 for 2. I should take a shot for that, but I'm not going to. All right.
Price of a cup of coffee per day. You're about to be like you did to the king of Cairo. You're about as hack as Saudis have hit my iPhone. You'll be more ashamed than when you accidentally killed your mom. When I make you shit your pants, VersaTypers.com.
God damn. All right, I'll take one. So Bezos has got a slim lead. None of these have been like massive haymakers, but he has some funny ass lines. Bezos had more funny ass lines. So far, he's leading the battle as far as I'm concerned. You know, once you had a couple of shots, you know it's going to hurt your throat. So you just kind of hold it in your mouth. It's like, well, if I don't swallow it, it won't hurt. It fucking hurts. You know, I kind of thought this might be a battle royale where they both do one round and some other millionaires come in. I forgot to mention that. Like maybe they would have had like, you know, Bill Gates come in. It'd be like 5 different people, right? But now I see it's clearly not going to, because I see they're going back to Jeff, right?
You accidentally killed your mom. When I make you shit your pants, VersaTypers.com.
Yo, Lex Loser. You look like a
Lex
villain
Luthor.
at Comic-Con. You getting ate up. You should have battled me on Ramadan. The heroin when I had on my staff. You married one woman, Jeff, and she cut you in half.
Goddamn right.
Pecker picked the pecker, you peed a bit. Now you girl got the beating me, Seymour lips.
He's throwing fucking heat this round, man. God damn. God damn. First of all, I'm going to take a shot. Then we're going to run all that shit back. He's throwing some fucking heat in this round. God damn, man. He's throwing that fucking heat, man. There was a lot of great lines. He started talking about the harem of women and shit. Yeah. I'm just going to take it back to the beginning of his fucking verse. Because he was throwing some fucking heat, man.
Hey, yo, Lex Loser. You look like a villain at Comic-Con. You getting ate up. You should have battled me on Ramadan. The heroin when I had on my staff. You married one woman, Jeff, and she cut you in half.
Goddamn right.
David Pecker picked the picker, you peed a pig. Now your new girl got the beating.
Oh, I forgot to mention that. Yeah, he lost some of his nudes. That was something else I saw that I was going to mention. He had lost some of his nudes, and they were talking about if he didn't stop suing them to somehow punish them, they were going to release some more shit that would be even more embarrassing. So he kind of backed off. So it's like, ooh, this is awkward. Yeah, not good.
David Pecker picked the peck of your Peter pig. Now your new girl got them feeding these Seymour lips. Her own brother was the snitch.
Oh shit!
Fix your face. No wonder you bought twigs. Because there's more to him. He ain't a Bezos. His real name is Jorgen.
Oh shit!
But Daddy loved unicycles more to him. So we roll down that actual blue orange.
Man, he is killing this motherfucker.
Small step towards the tip of profit. Cause these days you just as cocky as your rocket.
Yeah, your rocket is trash, and you're trash. I think this deserves another shot, man. He's been killing it this fucking round. God damn. The other thing with Suspect was it's like over 4 minutes. Usually when it's over 4 minutes, they bring other people in, right? But, no, man. He's been fucking killing this motherfucker. Shit. Oh my god. It's been more, but it's been more body blows, man. But the accumulation of body blows is why I took the shot. Because he's just been he's got him on the fucking ropes and he's just wailing, man. Next is coming to headbutt. That's never good.
Towards a tip of profit. Because these days you just as cocky as your rocket. I'm on top, I'm ice cold. This Muslim just served you. A la mode.
A la mode, goddammit. That's right. God mode. That's a great double. First of all, a la mode, pie a la mode. But then God mode is, like when you play something in God mode, you're unbeatable. Like you can't be fucking touched. That's a double. And that's getting another shot. Now that I think was a fucking haymaker. Simply because of the cleverness of the writing, What do we have to do? 6? I've never done more than 6 shots. Hopefully he comes in weak. I don't know if I'm going to survive this one. I need to slow down.
Muslim just served you. A la mode.
I'm relentless, African verse immune. But wanted to waste my life in desert space, I watched you. 40 billion, so what? Earning every penny back only took me a month. I went from home and York to slick or.
Can we talk about how great Epic Lloyd's performance is? It's always great. Don't get it twisted. It's always great. But he's just an incredible fucking actor, man. He embodies, and so does Nice Peter, by the way. They always embody the fucking characters to the nth degree, man. It's just unbelievable how good they are.
Earning every penny back only took me a month. I went from home and York to slick or to see now Lord of the Rings.
Damn. That motherfucker's got some guns, man.
You must be tripping. One click, I'll get you there overnight with free shipping. I'm hard corporate.
Hard corporate.
You couldn't even hit top tier at 6'6".
You goddamn right. Yeah, I was talking about that shit, man. God, that's worth a shot just for the obscure ass reference, man. Because he was a DLC or some shit, man. Like, I think that was the first appearance he ever had. I may be wrong. Like, I could just not be remembering it. But, because I was looking, I was thinking, I don't remember him ever being in Civ 5, which is what I don't play Civ 6. But somebody was talking about, like, he was like one of the DLCs for fucking Civ 6. Very obscure reference. You're getting a shot for that, dude. Oh. But isn't it an obscure reference if Civ 6 is super popular? It's just I don't happen to play it. It's obscure to me, but it may not be obscure to everybody else. But hey, I like it, man. Great line.
You couldn't even hit top tier at 6'6".
Goddamn right.
Schooling you like Timbuktu, eating you like Whole Foods.
Goddamn.
Your ship is built just like the dude who came before you. You ain't the kingdom to me. I got the flywheel flows, a revolutionized delivery. Talents on the beauty like my tax bills.
Boy, that's right. Jesus, man. Motherfucker don't pay no taxes. Worth $200 billion, don't pay no goddamn taxes. Anyway, sorry. Get on track. By the way, I'm surprised Musa didn't hit him, or maybe they get 3 rounds each. But I'm surprised Mansa didn't hit him in the Star Trek area.
Kingdom to me, I got the flywheel flows, a revolutionized delivery. Talents on the beauty like my tax bills. Alexa, what do we have that he lacks?
Still.
Oh, you know what it is? They've got an ad afterwards. That's what's happening. I assume this right here is an ad. Let me make sure.
This video and this link are sponsored by NordVPN.
It's NordVPN.
So, are we saying we're getting John Wick next month? Because I know there's another battle coming out next month. Interesting. Yeah, it looks like that's all we're getting. It's a fucking ad. Okay. Who won? Man, you know I love Screwjohn. You know I fucking love him. But this is about the characters, not about the actors. And I love Epic Lloyd too, man. Even though I took more shots with Mansa, I have to say Bezos won, man. And I fucking hate Bezos. But he was on the offensive more. He attacked more. He was just like, he was, and I think, Mansa wasted his first burst. Jesus, I'm drunk. Let me try that again in English. Mansa wasted his first verse with just gassing himself up, mostly. And maybe, like, people point shit out that I miss, and, I could be completely wrong, right? But First Blush, having only seen it once and being, like, fucking wasted now in just 15 minutes. 7 shots in 15 minutes is probably not medically advisable. But I just got to go with Bezos. I hate it, but I do, But yeah, great. I can't wait for next month, But this is special. Like I said, I have watched Screwjohn from November of 2019. To see him come on here and listen to this is just absolutely wonderful. I fucking love it.